Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm Donald Rand, and I'm here to talk to you about New York Yankees baseball, baby. Just count those rings. And here we are at the end of the road. The long, grueling 162-game journey finally comes to a close, but the Yankees are just getting started. As the weather cools down, the Bronx Bombers are looking to heat up with Game 1 of the American League Division Series coming this Friday. But before we look forward to the postseason, let's look back on the Yankees' regular season. The Yanks finished with an impressive 103 wins and just 59 losses. That's a .636 win percentage and the third best record in the major leagues. Out of those 103 wins, the Yankees recorded 57 of them at home and 46 on the road. Everyone in the league knows how dangerous the Yanks are at their home stadium, but they still took the W in over half of their away games. This leads me to believe that they're not too bummed about losing home field advantage in the playoffs. And I'm not too worried about it either. This team we have here is a group of savage killers no matter what field they play on. They raked 306 home runs this season, shattering the major league record they set last year, but just behind the Minnesota Twins, who finished with 307. The Yankees' revenge campaign begins this Friday when they face the Twins in the ALDS. Now, I'd like to give special praise to three players that I think helped define the Yankees season. The Yankees team MVP, Team Cy Young, and the best next man up. Leading off is DJ LeMahieu. When our general manager Brian Cashman opted to pass over Manny Machado and Bryce Harper to sign the less glamorous free agent LeMahieu, me along with many Yankee fans scratched our heads. Now, at the end of the season, Yankees fans know what Cashman saw in the guy. He finished the regular season with 197 hits, a .329 batting average, and a .376 on-base percentage. All three of those stats topped both Machado and Harper's totals. And that's just what he can do at the plate. In the field, I'd say he's a Gold Glove contender. Only problem is, I don't know which position he wins it for. He plays third, second, and first base, and is equally talented at all three positions. Next up, I'll name the team Cy Young. This one goes out to the best pitcher in our rotation, the southpaw from north of the border, Big Maple himself, James Paxton. In his first season wearing pinstripes, he recorded a very respectable 15-6 record, but what really impressed me was his ability to battle through his struggles and overcome mid-season trials. What I'm referring to is his less than impressive month of July, when the Yankees lost every game he started. Once August rolled around though, he fought back to record 6 wins. Then, he kept the streak alive by adding 4 more in September, becoming the first Yankee pitcher this century to record 10 wins in a row. Now, he did leave his last start a little early, with a tight left glute, but it has since been reported that it was precautionary and that he's ready to go for the playoffs. In fact, if I were manager Aaron Boone, he'd be my Game 1 starter of the ALDS. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to the Yankees' most influential next man up. And what I mean by that is that during this season plagued by injuries, the phrase next man up represents whoever's lurking in the minor leagues has to be ready to get the call up to the bigs. Whoever's the backup guy has to step up and become the everyday player, the next man up. And for me, when Miguel Andujar injured his shoulder in May, I thought there would be a void at third base. I figured that once again, third base would be our weakness with little to no production. Boy, was I wrong. My man Gio Urshela stepped up and shocked everyone this season with a .314 batting average, 21 home runs, and 74 runs batted in. He was already known in the league as a defensive specialist, but his clutch performance at the plate was what really turned him into a household name. And there you have it. DJ LeMahieu, James Paxton, and Gio Urshela are my picks for the top 3 standout players on the Yankees roster. If they can bring the same energy they've had all season into the playoffs, the Yankees will be in a very good position to advance. By this time next week, 2 games of the ALDS will have already been played, and with any luck, I'll be able to tell you guys what I think of the Yankees taking a 2-0 lead in the series. Until next time, I'm Donald Rand, and let's go Yankees! Thanks for listening.